Supercar designers and manufacturers create their cars to be stunning, luxurious, but most importantly, very, very fast. Now, there are some production cars that are going to blow your mind with the speeds that they can go, but just how fast do the fastest cars in the world go? And are they really all that impressive? Well, let's find out, because these are the fastest cars in the world ranked. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell's notification bell so you never miss another update from us. Number 15, Ferrari La Ferrari. Ferrari's made a number of seriously fast cars, but this hybrid is the fastest street legal Ferrari that they've ever made. Because it has an electric motor, it has instant torque, so that means that it can accelerate very quickly, but then the traditional V12 engine helps to give it a lot more power. It's got a speculated high speed of around 217 miles per hour, but there have been social media posts showing that it can go as fast as 231 miles per hour. With all the specs on this car, it's pretty certain that it could go at least 220, even if there isn't a definite number placed on the top speed. But we do know that it's fast. Only 499 of these cars were ever made, so even if you could afford one, it's not going to be easy to find. Number 14, Aston Martin 177. Any fans of Aston Martin will know they make some pretty stunningly beautiful cars, and some of them are instantaneously fast. And this is one car that just takes it to the next level. They went pretty old school with the engine, no major bells or whistles. It's got a V12 engine with a 6-speed automated manual transmission. It was made completely out of handcrafted aluminum. With testing done, it went just over the top speed of 220 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. Aston Martin produced 77 of the 177 cars, so it was very rare in the first place. But one of these cars was destroyed in a crash in Hong Kong, and since it was completely written off, we know that there are only now 76 of these cars left on Earth. They're becoming even rarer. Number 13, Pagani Huayra. The Italian automaker Pagani created and hand-built this impressive mid-engine supercar. It's a twin-turbocharged V12 engine that was made by Mercedes-AMG, and because of the deal with them that they had to curb production to this car at 100. The engine's pretty impressive. They created it to produce turbo lag and to achieve great performance. But combine it with the fact that this car is also very light, creates an incredibly fast car that can go up to 60 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, and you can hit top speeds of 230 miles per hour. Number 12, McLaren F1. This is a very special car. It was one of the greatest pieces of engineering ever designed, according to many folks. There was a bunch of different materials which were used in order to create the very light body of the car. Kevlar, titanium, magnesium, and even gold were used. It can go from 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds, and it has a top speed of a whopping 241 miles per hour. But that isn't even the seriously impressive part. What's even cooler is this car was in production from 1992 to 1996, so numbers that are very fast now were explosive almost 30 years ago. Another interesting fact about this car that it's pretty interesting and mysterious is the case of the lost cars. Only 106 of these were ever made, but somehow 7 of them disappeared off the face of the planet. Honestly, I would love to know what happened to them. Number 11, the Koenigsegg CC series. Koenigsegg has created a lot of very fast cars, and we're going to see more of them down in the list. But it was the CC series that really put the brand on the map. There's a couple of different variations of this series, but they all go fast. They're all constructed with carbon fiber with enough engine power to be on the list. Christian von Koenigsegg really made a name for himself with this series. They had a top speed between 240 to 250 miles per hour, so they truly deserve to be here. Number 10, McLaren Speedtail. Another interesting fast car from McLaren. This one definitely lives up to its name. It's a hybrid with a twin turbocharged V8 engine, and along with the Sirius engine, it's got an electric motor. So together, they create a lot of power and speed. The Speedtail has a central driver's seat that not only looks cool, but it's also supposed to get better controls too. It's got a top speed of 250 miles per hour, a speed that is incredibly fast. But now, McLaren has released a bit of new info. The Speedtail does have a speed limiter. Even though it goes to 250 miles per hour, the electric speed limiters were disabled. It might be able to go much faster. While nobody is admitting just how fast it could go, it would be interesting to see what it could do without that speed limiter. Number 9, Bugatti Veyron. This supercar is big for a car that's broken a bunch of speed records. It has a permanent all-wheel drive and a 7-speed clutch, but it needs that to control the 8-liter W16 engine that comes with the 4 turbochargers. Unlike many other cars that focus most of their attention on speed and beauty, the Bugatti Veyron has a lot of safety features also installed. As big as it is, it has enough power to still be fast, and I mean very fast. It can hit 0 to 60 in just under 2.5 seconds, and has a top speed of 253 miles per hour. The combination of speed and safety has ensured that the Bugatti Veyron has received many awards, including being named Car of the Year by the television show Top Gear. Number 8. SSC Ultimate Aero TT. This version of the Ultimate Aero was fitted with a turbocharged Corvette V8 engine that is seriously strong. It's got 1,200 horsepower and is capable of massive speeds. In 2017, it ended up setting a Guinness World Record for a production car. It averaged 256 miles per hour, and SSC states that the newer version can go as fast as 258. But this is nowhere near the fastest car that the SSC has produced. That comes much farther down the line. Number 7. Bugatti Chiron. Another incredible car by the manufacturer Bugatti, the Chiron was released in 2016 with a top speed of 304 miles per hour. There was one version of the Bugatti Chiron that was pretty slow, and that was the version that LEGO made out of LEGO Technic elements. Believe it or not, it was completely fully sized and actually worked. It might not have gone as fast as the real thing, but it's still cool for sure. Number 6. The Bugatti Veyron Supersport. This was basically an older model of the Bugatti than the Chiron, but is still a fast car. It even earned a Guinness World Record for the fastest production car in 2010 with a top speed of 267 miles an hour. Number 5. Hennesey Venom GT. The Venom was built to be as lightweight as possible, but also be built so that the car is still very stable when driving at high speeds. Its all-rear drive has a turbocharged V8 engine, which creates a lot of speed and power. Combined with its lightweight body, it allows the Venom to go up to 270 miles per hour. Number 4. Koenigsegg Area R. The Koenigsegg CC series was already very fast, but this manufacturer keeps striving to make the cars faster, and that's what they did with the Agera range. The Agera R has a top speed of 273 miles per hour, and not only is this car very fast, but it's also able to run on biofuel. That's pretty special. But they decided to make a car that would go even faster. Number 3. Koenigsegg Area RS. With this version, the manufacturer managed to increase the power and even raise the RPM while making the body even more lightweight than the previous model. So it's got the ability to go even faster than its predecessor, but it still has all the safety standards and systems in place to be able to make it roadworthy. During tests, the car was able to reach mind-blowing speeds at 278 miles per hour. This is a handcrafted car where only 25 were made. Number 2. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. This limited edition Bugatti was built with all their expertise and knowledge in place. They produced the weight as much as possible with any other car, and they did this by using lightweight materials to build the car, like using magnesium wheels and a titanium exhaust. Then, they added an incredibly powerful engine to the equation so as to make the car powerful. It has an 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine that's super strong. They have worked hard to ensure that this Bugatti isn't just fast, but that it also has great driving stability and safety. It seems like a lot of thought was put into the car, where only 30 were produced, but I guess the series high-speed price tag makes up for that fact. Surprisingly enough, it comes in at a top speed of 304 miles per hour. Lastly, number 1, the SSA Tuatara. There has been a few different controversies surrounding this car, but they have done a few different tests, and each time, the Tuatara has come out on top. It was designed to resemble the New Zealand lizard that it was named after, and while I don't really see that, I do see that it's a pretty cool car. It keeps breaking world records as the fastest car in the world. It's built to be as light as possible and has a sleek carbon fiber body. Not only that, it's got a super powerful engine, a V8 1,750 horsepower one in fact. That is completely mind-blowing, and I can't even imagine the top speed power that it has. As far as we know, its certified speed is 316 miles per hour, but it can go faster. Unofficial tests have had it going as high as 330 miles per hour, and this makes it the fastest production street legal car by far. They are a small company which does strive for excellence, so while they haven't put a limit on the Tuatara, they estimate that they'll only produce about 20 a year. So there you have it. Those are the fastest cars in the world. Let us know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite, and if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and please turn on that post notification bell so you never miss another update from us. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.